If you think you're wise, think again. These quotes will challenge everything you know. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Wisdom is knowing what you don't know. Socrates. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Laozi. Wisdom begins in wonder. Socrates. There are 3 methods to gaining wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Confucius. Patience is the companion of wisdom. St. Augustine. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. William Shakespeare. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. William Shakespeare. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Pythagoras. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Plato. Wise men don't need advice. Fools won't take it. Benjamin Franklin. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Bruce Lee. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Baltasar Gracian. Silence is a source of great strength. Laozi. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. Laozi. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Aristotle. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Anton Chekhov. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Albert Einstein. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. To acquire knowledge, one must study, but to acquire wisdom, one must observe. Marilyn Vos Savon. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. Voltaire. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Albert Einstein. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Albert Einstein. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Voltaire. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Jimi Hendrix. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it is open. Frank Zappa. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Benjamin Franklin. Common sense is not so common. Voltaire. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts. Bertrand Russell. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Paulo Coelho. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Bob Marley. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Aristotle. We do not see things as they are, we see them as we are. Anais Nin. You can tell whether a man is clever by his answers. You can tell whether a man is wise by his questions. Naguib Mahfouz. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Desmond Tutu. It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law. Thomas Hobbes. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.